There are still a lot of unanswered questions in the triple murder in Pensacola linked to witchcraft by Escambia County Sheriff David Morgan. Bonseal Smith and her two sons, John and Richard, were found Friday murdered in their home on Deerfield Drive. In a press conference yesterday, Sheriff Morgan described the deaths as a ritualistic killing that involved witchcraft. But now, 24 hours after that press conference, the sheriff isn't being as clear about the role that witchcraft may or may not have played. News 5's Alan Carter joins us now live in Pensacola, where he
spoke. Well, Devin, this crime has gotten a lot of attention, particularly because of that description of this crime being witchcraft. In some cases, people are upset, even confused about the sheriff calling this as a witchcraft murder. So we wanted to get some clarification from the sheriff today. We reached out to his office, and they said they were not taking any media requests. But just by chance, I did run into the sheriff today at a different event. So I took the opportunity to ask him about it, but he really wanted no part of it. I even had to stop and beg him just to slow down so I could talk to him, but he continued to walk away. Here's my interaction with Sheriff David Morgan. Sheriff.
Got no time.
I just got one question for you, Sheriff.
I don't even have time for one question, seriously.
But I just wanted, Sheriff, please, I mean, I'm not trying to bother you here, but
I had a 3 o'clock appointment I was supposed to be at. So
I know, but you know, the story is it's a very big story, and you know, there's been some blowback over the witchcraft description. I just want to know if that's still something that's
We have
accurate.
released 2 press releases, young man, and we have on file the tape that we gave. We're awaiting further information, and there's nothing to add to the story.
But still witchcraft. Is that still accurate? Because there's been people that have been upset about that.
Please pull up the tape. That's where the misconception was. We asked you to review that, okay?
One more time, I'm sorry?
Pull up the tape and review the tape.
So you heard the sheriff there say, go back, check the tape. We wanted to know how much misinterpretation there was. We did exactly that. Here's a piece of the press conference the sheriff held yesterday talking about witchcraft.
Can you say what religion that is? Or?
It's witchcraft. I'll say that right now. You know, there are different factions of that. While it doesn't bother me, you know, to release a particular thing, we most assuredly do not want to defame or demean any particular, practice, if you will.
So maybe a little backtrack from the sheriff today off of those comments. You heard him say that he was a little bit busy at the time. He couldn't stop and talk to us then. So just a little while ago, I did call his office and ask if they'd be willing to do another interview. Just to clarify, they said they still are not doing any interviews. Reporting live in Pensacola, Alan Carter, News 5.
All right. Thank you very much, Alan. Well, Sheriff Morgan's witchcraft comments received a lot of backlash here on the Gulf Coast, most of all from the Smith family. Relatives of the victims spoke to News 5, disputing that witchcraft played any role in the triple murders. News 5's J.B. Buno spoke with the Smith family. He joins us live with more. J.B.?
Yeah, Devin, we spoke with 2 members of the Smith family this morning by phone, both of them denying that witchcraft, or the notion that witchcraft or a blue moon, had anything to do with the murder of their family members. They believe Bonseal, known amongst family members more affectionately as Bonnie, and her 2 sons were just plain old savagely murdered. They say Bonnie was a good church-going woman who kept to herself, and that her sons, known as RT and John, were good men who just happened to live at home with their mom in their 40s. Now, the relatives also told me that the family was not reclusive, as Sheriff Morgan stated yesterday.
You know, we have a very reclusive family. Obviously, we've canvassed the neighborhood, spoken to people that have lived there for years and years. Neighbors have related to us that they've never met members of this family.
Again, it's important to note that while the family may not believe that witchcraft played a role in the murder, Sheriff Morgan did famously state yesterday the 3 bodies were found ritualistically murdered. Now, the relatives also revealed key new information this morning. We're told there is a 3rd son, the older adopted brother of John and Richard, who were killed, who have been, and that man, the older brother, has been interviewed by detectives. Live in the newsroom, J.B. Buno, News 5.